of what the Casa Cassium now. I almost so be any so young.
I want national security, both married and unmarried. Odifa. He had sex with many of them. Now, let me reveal this secret quickly before we go on. And this lady in question, the lady's crime is because he wanted to have sex with the lady. Meboa, Mr. Sumini, Madel, you goddamn rook. Madel, come out. Let me say, obey me about Bontia. For how many months in that I've been looking for you? I promise the viewers and listeners here, when we come back in the year 2025, the front line is also going to mount a serious expose with title The Ministry of Darkness. Okay, the Ministry of Darkness is about what? A expose into the body of Christ. Asofobi wo memu ha enye nyamedwuma no wo moye no enye nyamedwuma expose no be kosan me be ye expose no ho mfoni kakra e de akere. Take a listen to this.
But beneath them lies darkness, evil, and wickedness.
Inshranke Rade say, Ifuluno, sorry. Kasamre Yasino, Bameraka water empty, was sorry.
But now they've reached the breaking point, as a web on the front line has captured them in an expose that will shake the foundation of Christianity in Ghana. Expect more in the coming days, weeks, and months on the Frontline Show with Kwaku. Behind the false holy crown lies darkness.
Expose way a baggy. Brace yourself. Pacho. Maintain yourself will be our Ghana. Expose way, and yet the first time maybe be. No. Me expose into the body of Christ in 2019. Na say me de part 2 no to aso. Afi na part 2 no maprapra kwamwe we de ba. Ghana be wo so keke in the body of Christ. Expose any title no The Ministry of Darkness. Mentires of asofo mu ye nyoma wo man mu ha. Etwa ye. Me mai me boldin ni yaka. Mentires of, and there are good men of God also in this country. Wo mu be hye nkom na ne nkom ebebem onfeke nyame ensa wone so. And the nyani ma capture one man of God the prophecy nye Ghana hasemu wo ma asorema ese monhwa de na monfa mpaye bi carry a prayer of the frankincense enko Japan, the people of Japan in Asia. Dear Bentia, say Asaase woso kese ABC wa Japan. Asiye kase Asaase woso amani muso wa Japan nya asem ketwa. Osofo ye freno Prophet Eric Wuche IBRAHIM Rain House Chapel and all this ankomi to ho. Iranum me dia wo be ya esene fata na twa yie no esese ye ka e de ball ma baso. In those days me brese an Kwaku ma asofo mo ye good wa Ghana had na me say me how no me entire asofo no saying na Wuche ni prophets na si call you ene I can witness it there is serious earthquake ewa Japan. Na yemisa say saying an incommission ekwe. Take a listen, watch this.
Japan has been hit with a tsunami warning after a major earthquake off the country's southwest coast. The magnitude 6.8 tremor hit at 9:19 local time, causing shaking so strong it was difficult to stand in nearby areas for half a minute.
Christ in Ghana e be shit. Ye udi epia mamenka we quick. The doors of CTV are open. Come. Me nyina fence no soon to today. Come here. Asofo na mo Ghana listen oh. Se wote udia come to CTV na be you one na be ka sekere Ghana for asem enkojire be bi me dede. And may I also warn anybody out there, do not nobody come sit on the information superhighway say oba be defend your sophobia me pacho please enye na anu ni biom. Anybody who would try against this expose and please because me nua be ma wo me nua Ghana for mo witness here my own kid brother man fan chenu ene me kid brother or say o otumi tuo no otumi den when tumi amma onyankopon anhye ono anu ho enumnyam or say court enka na asema no ye da so te ho no fit say easy say or court ho na court e di na asema ma na say oh and you think I'm scared of the court my dream say Kwaku na me scared of the courthouses. How dare you? Muni sempower Ghana ha. Also for biara udibe pie come to see TV nebe you huano. Nobody out there wake up and defend any man of God. Let those men of God defend themselves and let the God they worship defend his name like a rag to mop the floor. And the National Security Organization became a cash cow. With the boni be folks, yes, sebre. Now, tonight we are bringing the part 2 as national security officers calling on President John Mahama to set out this committee of inquiry to investigate. Now, the committee of inquiry by John Dramani Mahama and the arrest of the former national security coordinator, part 2 tonight, and they are calling on President John Mahama say onhwena sadi onye ntem. Folks, if you listen to one top officer of national security who also went through torture and massive whatever at the national security in the hands of top security officers and the coordinator, very, very sad. On Monday, the Frontline Maiden edition exposed a jaw-dropping of a harrowing encounter of a senior national security officer in the ex-war Adodankwa Akufo-Addo. And we are making a plea to John Dramani Mahama's government to arrest the former national security coordinator, Mr. Edward Kwaku, as soon quickly, so that this would compensate officers who are calling for John Mahama to set out this committee of inquiry. Tonight, we expose yet another harrowing encounter by a senior officer at the NSA. One, in 2017, after the... So now, listen to me carefully. Sir officer noa ono so yede ne fa sa kwan so de to no na mi bie so acha we nya report we just highlight ono so no report ho. But then again, let me say that some of the officers are ready to invade my studio to come and expose top security issues. They don't care. Some are very sensitive. And I'm sure in the coming days, as we do the build-up, they will storm the studio and they will tell their story. I'm sorry. This is John Mahama. They will tell the story. Now listen. In 2017, after the general elections, a special unit was created at the NSA called PMU. This unit was being operated by retired military and intelligence officers of the state whose allegiance toward the government. Officer Nekaseyo. Nasam say ebra 2017 MPP winnie yenom. Ena one more te office bia sa office no mu tudin PMU e wo national security ho. Na dey ena no the office ne ba beye tie. Or say this unit, however, took a nationwide exercise to gather data and intelligence of foot soldiers in the NPP who needed jobs. In the course of event, one military officer retired, name withheld, was tasked to surveillance Ghana's forests and water bodies against illegal mining. Assembly now say, yatrono chese. Ebra MPP winning power in 2017. Aye forming sa unit way ewo national security called PMU no. What? But I already see many say they will gather data And at the same time, so MPP full soldiers, no, one measure say, Omebo Mano, now if you measure so many Jumebi at the Amon Mayo. Now, officer, we are yin to me money ding on an Jume demand and say, Obeko Ghana's forest reserves, any water bodies, aqua surveillance, Ashe said, illegal mining activities, and Koso, our forest, or Nijume demand. No. TM. While in line of duty, he arrested several illegal mining companies, including the almighty C&J Alaska. TNO. While in line of duty, he arrested several illegal mining companies, including the almighty C&J Alaska, operating in Diaso. As part of his detailed responsibility, was also to prepare intelligence report for national security mainstream for action whilst on the job. Assembly now said, Papa, a Juma demand so Uncle Yeno, say, Uncle She Ghana in Sio, any a William Ho, one more a galam say, na on Tituum, na a fee on builder intelligence reporter, Ebema Yetimiade, Ashena Yabo and Yomi Nahubai. Afi because Sapape, National Security Officer, he is a former military and intelligence officer retired. And he do muba National Security Officer on Bayes Ejumano. Right? So tier. Also, whilst on the job, one of his superior, in the name of, now you be dropping names. And let me say tonight, any former National Security Officer may I say respectfully, the doors of Frontline and CTV are open. Come and let's interrogate you. Please. Either you come, we interrogate you, or issue a rejoinder or a press conference. And we are glad to carry this forward. Listen to me. National Security Officer Biara Obetu Dinwaha, you are entitled to walk into our studios. Come, we interrogate you on what is happening, or issue a rejoinder or do a press conference. Either of the 2-3, we will be glad to carry it on. Now, one of his superior in the name of Captain Budukumsin retired. One name has dropped. Captain Budukumsin retired. Became furious and agitated. Captain Budukumsin, ne picture no mo from MC amoma ni omanyentem. Or say one Captain Budukumsin retired on that screen is no. Became furious and agitated over some of the arrests of the mining companies, including threats coming from NPP party officials, including Hajia Fatih, as part of some syndicated group. And that honor. Sir, officer, a bro started so authority mining companies, you know. National security pennyphobia started a few money. Now, one among them are Obaye, our Nino, Ebeyan Tokwa, Aya Papa, your desk is Ayora Budukumsin, retired. He's a former military officer, Captain Budukumsin, retired. Yeah. Including Hajia Fatinum, our MPP. Yeah. And then be now, according to the officer, Papa, that's where ya ora Captain Budukumsin, or no associate any superior or sanction say, or Munko forest or no Munko protected forest. So then the question remains, why would Budukumsin come and now begin to take a fight with him? You haven't heard nothing yet. Wait a minute. He decided to abandon the operation and left for the United States. He later received a call from his former chief, Lieutenant General Edu Amafo, former Director of Defense Intelligence in the military, and former ambassador to Liberia, to take up a personal assistance position at the NSA, National Security Agency. Papa said, a bra pressure started say a banner sono. Or you're not doing say any pam no trano, I mean for Mujuman tour, na men come baby. Etiam parampara ordine Juma eto ho, then he went to United States because near nema ewo ho and okoy. Or America no nya call from another top military general called General Edu Amafo. Now Ghana for my mention of them. General Edu Amafo was a former national security coordinator. Ewo Blue Gates. And Kwaku Asumeni was a deputy to Edu Amafo. Now Edu Amafo was also a former defense intelligence. He was the director of former defense intelligence in the Ghana Armed Forces. Yeah, again also became Ghana's ambassador to, I think, Sierra Leone and Liberia in the ex-Kwesi Akufo administration. Enti Ebane say Akufo-Addo Kofa say Omeye National Security Coordinator na Kwaku Asumeni enye ni deputy on deputizing him. Enti papai efre sa security officer in America say Omra no meye ni PA personal assistant into Oyeden or Jepene, and he came. Meanwhile, ni yedi n'anim ne kɔ back o. Ɛna papa wei General Edu Amafo by no friend is Omra, so he came back. Guess what? He obliged to come down to work with Edu Amafo after a period. All this while as he proceeds, several warnings yet again, warnings yet again started flying overhead. And in a particular meeting with his boss, Edu Amafo, together with the National Security Coordinator Kwaku Asumeni, at the National Security HQ, aggressively warned him to remain silent or else he would be deposed from the agency. Although he cannot recall ever committed any offense to warrant what? To warrant the displeasure of his security chiefs or superiors. Papa Ichiremu say, Ebra, Eye Ambassador Anase National Security Coordinator Edu Amafo friend is Omrano, Obae. Na Ebra Nini Ye Jumano, na say, Ochina say, what is going on? So, one particular time, a meeting was set by Onwane boss, Eye National Security Coordinator General Edu Amafo. Ena ni deputy Eye Kwaku Asumeni, womu ina wo meeting him. Na asem wo ka kire ne se, onka nanuntum, na so oka nanuntum a obedidi, boni bia manakwem. Na so onka nanu antum a edwuma no ombe yinedi. In fact, Ghanaians, when I personally heard this, I was shocked because I have a great sense of respect. Edema General Edu Amafo. I know General Edu Amafo, a lot of you know him. He's one of Ghana's finest distinguished military general. As a former director of defense intelligence in the military. Waye Jumapa and Sana Kufuor ne koye ambassador. It was Sierra Leone and Liberia. So to hear say, in that meeting at the National Security HQ, could tell on one PA say, on kananuntum na onyai kasa na obedidino. I was shocked. And in this meeting, Edu Amafo's deputy, who is one General Edu Amafo, and all that screen is General, with the greatest of respect, tonight I'm doing my job. Major General Edu Amafo, former defense intelligence in the Ghana Armed Forces Director General, became National Security Coordinator at the Blue Gates on Odahon. But Charlie, the cat and mouse be a course on. You'll be shocked. Guess what happened? On one Kasakrana one Chibu, there was a conspiracy ploy to oust him from that position by this same Kwaku Asumeni. Guess what? Now, we are say, hey, yo. Now, on the third day of May 2017, he received an intelligence report from an informant disclosing an ongoing illegal mining activity in the Nkoko enclave. Intelligence officer Nanwa Semni Yatrotrowa Heyo. On the third day of May, and also call no every an informant to her. Say, illegal galamsey bi koso mine bi koso won Kwaku area onto onye fast no yeden omra na omonhwe entoto nioma. Now let me clear something here, sir. Edu Amafo, who was then the National Security Coordinator, Kwaku Asumeni was deputizing him and was made to learn from Edu Amafo. But guess what happened? The same Kwaku Asumeni, together with some group of people in national security, masterminded a ploy, a conspiracy ploy to take Kwaku, a Major General Edu Amafo from the position, from the national security position, and first a coordinator position. And you do Kwaku Asumeni, you didn't be share. Yeah, the deputy know. Kwaku Asumeni know nothing. Only Bibia for security ho. He was a taxi driver in London, and Gabby Asroche Dako Ekotam de Nebai. Say ombe deputize a Major General Edu Amafo no unsuye dumano before neniti no na what try say or the Edu Amafo Major General Edu Amafo ebe back into the inner circle and as it were so be corrupting no so be ye ne den yo. Now Edu Amafo no so wafre ni PA every America so omra no meboa no omunye adwano. Now Coordinator Edu Amafo and Kwaku Asumeni in a meeting warning the PA say on Kananuntum. Because Womama na Land Cruiser Prado, Womama na a big bungalow or dim ewa chado to on Kananuntum. No Kananuntum obedidi. Really? Guess what? On the 3rd day of May 2017, no nya call say illegal mining be koso kwe want to know onye ready. Later on, some twists and turns pop up indicating the informant was part of a conspiracy ploy to have him implicated over his poise to arresting the illegal mining companies. Ebra, afi informant no, any needing komono or she said the no maybe kwa debut informant ni say ade we koso inti eso eden otu anamo afi who say no. Some twist and turn, basa. So then he needed to be careful. Folks, obey careful, no, on your careful, no. Guess what happened? What happened? A frame-up conspiracy led to his arrest and incarceration at the BNI cells for a considerable period. Obia, onu yedi to me ashen and sase. You did to me by the lies of Budukum Cinnamon. They say, mining forest, now illegal miners, not build up intelligence report February. If you want Casa Momono, Okoye Jumano, Woma 10 round, I'm an informant to be a friend. A friend no call forest wa, or down who no coin no ma apply say, on the moon rather air Kwaku galamsey. Can you imagine? And right then, or returning up, get an omusun in 7 handcuff, a tone and straight to BNI cells. Ghanaians, me person me chairman dear. Why the inability of Adudan Kwaku led government? They couldn't fight the illegal galamsey. And almost to the latter part of Sebabe Tuaba, somewhere closer to December, when we say we are illegal mining, also in the Ghana's forest reserves. And Akufo-Addo was told in plain words to declare state of emergency or they knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing in Ghana's forest reserve. And they were even implicating their own officers. Listen. Several strict instructions came to the director BNI from the National Security Coordinator, Kwaku Asumeni, and one Colonel Opoku. According to him, one Colonel Opoku at the National Security HQ not to release him, according to this officer. Or say, Ebra didn't question BNI cells one. Kwaku Asumeni, any one Colonel Opoku also at the National Security. And the warning Ekoma BNI PD4 said me in releasing. Yeah. And I'm sure many of you also know why Colonel Opoku. Monfa Colonel Opoku ene Kwaku Asumeni monfa omra fast MCA yana mo waste time. Me body na monfa so that we finish things quickly.
Before this election.
What is going on there? Yes, well, Colonel Opoku now on your Colonel Bium, but I think so a major now. Obogu. Miniano, me who pose na fache me name, would ye be piasse, Muntinam do picture na beton as a Ghana for whom? Honor down. At that time, no national security, he was a colonel. See, I think he is in charge of the Southern Command. Yeah. According to this former national security and intelligence officer, also accused Colonel Opoku say, or no, any national security coordinator Kwaku place calls to BNI officials say they should not release him. Strict instructions. Folks, if we are here, y'all, yeah. Now, guess what happened? He was later arraigned before Accra High Court for prosecution over supposed crime or offense he has no idea of. It's been 4 years now. The court has not yet given verdict. And again, during the trials, no senior national security official made appearance at the court for the past 4 years in all the proceedings. After you handcuff Guninsa, I only ne to BNI cells. You may say if you had Nishaka Mua, na handcuff Guninsa near the court. Just ask a question did to that other young lady. No, I don't know somebody in the court to move for 3 months. Now wait 4 years of courts until MPP fee power. Utra court akonyaba. One day, Jumanimano, Ghanaians, listen. Semikasa Assembly for National Security now President Mahama set a committee of inquiry for investigations to come out of it. Now, Kwaku should be arrested. Meaning the America. Me say some of the issues and someone so me money na a jaw drop, na a drop it off from one. Look, me well on my phone right now. There are top security officers, including army generals, who are saying, say, Kwaku, no, wait. Me waiting. Me, I'm doing my job. Oh. I'm doing my job. Oh. Anything I say, John Mahama should set a committee of inquiry. Let's find and put these matters of this national security concerns at the back burner quietly. Because for me, I can also share the same. We are all security and intelligence students. My issue is that security matters are not meant for the, for the nation. But officers no go on, so they are also human beings. Number one. Number two, they are also Ghanaians. Number three, they are people's husbands and people's sons and people's fathers who. They are people's daughters. No, you cannot say in the name of national security. Uncle Yedjuma, Nasabi, some officer be on Yedjuma Amman so yede. No, Abba Bede, EBT and fundamental rights. No, I won't stand for this. No, they are people's husbands, people's wives, people's sisters and brothers. Kwaku must be arrested and jailed. 4 years court to crime. And I think that John Mahama's administration should ensure that some of these court matters here, yes, subjected to our national security officers in that. As I speak to you, the sad part I can tell you tonight, and the date you're saying, and the date is, sad top officer America in reporting. Neba at the life support so Tom bro na neba newu. 4 years he has not been paid. His son is on life support. So mami who kwan ancham the picture na be kiremo. I'm telling you, very sad indeed. Neba ewa ne magu America wo. Emma neba, he has received a call from doctors in the United States neba no life and death. Ye the picture na brem na misu emma no. Officer me ntimi money for now. Life support. Or so only options Anadria he has to now the minimum say to meet me aka. As of the time I maybe start the program we no general airport ready to fly on emergency. Now dream na you confused. O suse keke osu Kwaku. Ejuma me beye wo memu ha no e services to God and country. Manya boni o, manya boni. De me beye na ne say me to me who was say maybe fighting illegal mining in Ghana's forest reserves and to be trapped. They are moving to the other Masini. Where Ghana and Adri will fly out of Ghana to the United States. Neba at the life support to so Ubi Wuano. Adena Mudi Bonesa, and Suku Kwasmini on an Amha. Now, guess what happened? It's sad. Abraham didn't call court no. National Security Officer BNC court, to court and will track left and right and center. He again disclosed top National Security Officer decided to set him up, betray the cause to unravel illegal mining, who belong to the cabal or the inner circle of the syndicate. Na seminar say I feel later know who's there be sana edwuma na no yenum na mpenimfo ni na eni nje ho na emom they meant to betray the cause. Listen, they meant to betray the cause of fighting illegal mining in Ghana's forest reserve. So Akufo-Addo to anu okeka say or the last day he will put his presidency on the line and say no crowd the all cannot ho ye ne sere. So guess what? How President Akufo-Addo failed in the illegal mining fight because some may come and say, hey, the fight on illegal mining cannot, will not, and may not be blamed at any doorstep except at the doorstep of Akufo-Addo. But again, if Akufo-Addo also failed, he didn't fail because he failed. His national security chiefs failed him. Why? Because his national security chiefs were involved in the Galamsey, including the National Security Minister, former Albert Kandapa, Madano. Albert Kandapa, come and tell me you were not involved in the mining. Ora, Albert Kandapa, former National Security Minister, were you involved in the illegal mining or not? Then, we are not sure. Why would Kandapa would sack the former National Security Coordinator in Central Region? I didn't know he needed. Former National Security Coordinator, no Central Region. May interview no program where you pay. Ye needy. Your friend is saying, Uforiata, Mokai. Yeah, ye needy. Didn't know ye needy. It's a story for another day. And somewhere tough from one. Here, me say, the whole every nation, the nation is in the hands of the security chiefs. Oh, 2 days ago, President Mahama met all the security chiefs and they all saluted. But the danger here is when top security chiefs have committed crime and they are gone and nothing is done. It will walk back again and it will haunt the nation. Now, young forward. On the 6th of December 2024, before the elections, this officer we received a call from one Alhaji Bamed. Munimno. Alhaji Bamed. Nanuyano Wuye. He received a call from Alhaji Bamed to report to him immediately. The meeting with Alhaji Bamed revealed that there is the sinister plot to have the security officer, together with Lieutenant Colonel Larry Gbevlo-Lartey, former National Security Chief, killed. Yeah, to have them killed over an intelligence information suggesting both officers are operating with some Israeli intelligence company here at Jolu to rig the elections for the NDC. Yeah. What did I make? Yeah. On the 6th of December 2024, before the elections, this officer received a call from Alhaji Bamed to report to him immediately. Alhaji Bamed, move on the picture. The meeting, according to this security chief with Alhaji Bamed, revealed that there is a sinister plot to have him, together with Lieutenant Colonel Larry Gbevlo-Lartey of former National Security Chief, over and killed. To have him killed over an intelligence information suggesting both are operating with some Israeli intelligence company to rig the elections for NDC. Asemo waka ohanese o say adebechi memeda me yato abano ena Alhaji Bamed bebremu ni Alhaji Bamed na anu ya na wefiri mu emebusuan ne yakọ ofre ne se omrefie na enti otutu mirika ekofie na ebra okodu ho no ena Alhaji Bamed eka che ne se asam kese bi wo ho na hifa no wo sisia na o kire nsa ha no owo e no so no on free fie na information on ne nsa aka ne sem enipa bi e wo national security ho a saa time na MPP o power wo enipa bi wo national security obobo mpenifo ni din na some mpenifo no are bent on say they want to eliminate him together with Lieutenant Larry Bevlolate na one person omu yi omu free ho e dia ba asem a information e pie ni che say Bevlolate what that screen is see yeah Bevlo see the otuma no hu ye hu o na wa hye ni wicked sunglasses hey Larry sembe grady chief I salute you Bevlo hey radius my boss no o say Bevlolate Alhaji Bamet ena da ho no na one more percent one more eliminating ono ne Alhaji Bamet late Bamet ono da ho no Bamet died 2 days after the elections me ba be cancel ya kire mo enti all kasa no so catch security officer na catch Alhaji Bamet say no the way anema ekono he is scared. So in the conversation with Alhaji Bamet he told Alhaji Bamet say he wants to go to first he wants to report the matter to Accra Regional Police, and of course he did. According to the officer, he met Alhaji Bamet on the Saturday of elections. The following 2 days, Monday, the news broke: Alhaji Bamet is dead. Yeah. On Alhaji Bamet edi nkomo. The Saturday, which is the 7th of December, year to Aba, or two nabari no koe, Alhaji Bamet and the Dim Komo. Umudim Komo Rieno. No call report to Assam. No, into Assam no Accra Regional Police. They have all the detail. Or report to money and one coffee because they were not near my connect so or to Mujani. 2 days later, or a day interval, which is Sunday, Monday. Then there was a breaking news. Alhaji Bamet is reported dead. Yeah. Folks, although the cause of his death is not yet known, but the officer disclosed the conversation with Alhaji Bamet was covertly listened. The conversation with Alhaji Bamet was covertly recorded. And may I say, the front line has secured a copy of this conversation. Yeah. Yeah, Monchrawana. Hey, Ghana, too much. Ooh. Let me read a message way. Folks, there are more build-up coming. And the real reports Nanka say about no, I cannot edit it. The real reports are all coming. And there are a lot of top security chiefs who are talking behind the scenes. And I'm doing my job. Some of them, it can cause a hot air to blow in this country. We all say Jojo. Jojo is the name. Jojo is the name. The same Budukum Singh who drove a champon to the execution grounds. Shh. Also, I have something to confess. Who are you? Bring the confession on this program, okay? On this phone. Also, I have something to confess. Okay, you have to confess, okay? Let me see. Okay. I've seen you. I'm tired. There's something here. Hey, what's this? Hey. Ooh. And some who. There are lots of sensitive matters coming. Very sensitive. You see, I don't know if John Mahama say mopa mon set maybe mon set another reconciliation like Kufuor did, because Charlie, people have matters to talk and some shankrofobu people really have issues, but folks me demo be see am Yakopon ya dema Friday ye baba ya de Friday show Friday Assembly BC. May I put this question before NDC? NDC, Mr. John Mahama, is your government trying to do business with the secretary to, no, the former secretary to the cathedral? Question mark. Is the NDC want to do business with Kwesi Boateng now? Are you trying to do business with him? Huge question mark. Gauge the space. On Friday, something horrible is about to loom. Enye NDC MPP asemo. We say it as it is. No. Mame trans and NDC agenda. An MPP agenda. No. Me bisa NDC for question. Me say, are you trying to do business with Kwesi Boateng now? When Ghanaians are expecting, say, Kwesi Boateng should go to jail. Are you trying to do business with him? Adeba kwa ya na ewo politicians who organize media for all of us. Yebekwa ko crusade esimesi why say and say including themselves will talk about it. When they come to government, let's say nipa no rather. No afan we di noko. We be say di ntini am prosecute nipa. A lot of things go behind the scenes that you and I don't know. Politicians, be very careful about politicians. Folks, we will be